Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords. Probably going to be the last episode, in this series. Well, not this series, but this run. We are on the final planet. We have discovered that it was Kreia the whole time behind everything. And now we're going to deal with her. We're about to go to war. And now remember, this is just the first run. In many runs I'm going to do, probably it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of them. But yeah, we are going to attempt to see what all the different combinations we can have is. I probably did the most OP and most powerful run to start. And now, just realized I wasn't uncovered. I realized I could do another glitch to level up nice and quick for the light side, which we will do next time we do the Guardian, which is obviously going to be my next run. But we're not going to have the Weapon Master. So we're going to have to be careful how we do it. And how we'll be able to do it in the future, we'll see. We'll see with the different classes and what we can do. Sorry. Also eating at the same time. So, without further ado, we're not going to wait too long to get started. We are on Malachor 5. Lightning, thunder, and the Ebon Hawk. Just an abyssal mess. We'll actually be able to see the Ebon Hawk from a spot. But yeah. The Ebon Hawk is in ruin. But we must go find Kreia. Now we're gonna go just look around every location. Every path, everywhere we can possibly go, we're gonna go. Because for reasons. We got a new beast. See these? Poison. Life support. Yeah, we're about to get... So this is the planet where this story really began. This is the planet that they talk about the final battle in the first game and in this game. Damaged console. Engine core damage, minimal power. You'll understand as we go through the rest of this game what it all entails. But this is Malachor, the final battle at Malachor. This is Malachor, Malachor 5. And these are storm beasts. Beasts that we have to destroy. They let out force creatures, but these guys are vicious. These are the guys, if I'm to interpret the game correctly, are spawned of the destruction of Malachor. Crystal. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look this up. So before we continue, there's the Don't you love the ominous music that comes with it? More storm beasts. We're gonna see these for a while. Yeah, you have to remember, a lot of these corpses we're gonna see are gonna be Mandalorian, Jedi, Republic soldier. Like, this was the climactic battle. 1 second. Was my dad. Alright, so this back up to that. Alright, let's where are we? Oh yes. We're exploring Malachor. And it's going to be, we're probably going to change our crystals if these crystals are really good. Let's see, do these guys save, so not immune. We can't put them in stations. I'm gonna try something. This is all we've discovered so far, just one big circle. If we click this, buried Republic ship. You'll see that more of that later. Life support pack. Oh, we done got poisoned. Do you remember what I said about Hanhar and I think her name's Mira? Yeah, we kind of continued that battle. Alright, so now we go down this way. I want to try something. No, you're mean. Alright, we got 2 ways to go. Let's go this way first. And we're going to be using the Master Heal a lot. Thankfully, we have lots of force points and whatnot. But you also gotta remember, this is 10 years after the final battle of the Mandalorian War. Thankfully, we're not getting stuck too much. Alright, I'm not gonna go down that way just yet. Let me know if something's too loud, and I will turn it down and make adjustments. Oh, I thought we would have had our first duck save. Nothing here. You're not gonna let me by. I see how it is. I see how it is. Anyways. There is something on this planet. You've seen it, partially. But remember when I said we could see the Ebon Hawk? We got a red crystal, so obviously there was Sith here too. Drop our first save. There's the Ebon Hawk. Poor thing.
If the exile has come here, then she has not come alone.
Of course, apprentice. The huntress is with the exile. She has a special talent for finding that which should remain lost. It also makes her difficult for me to sense, but not to a creature bred for such things.
Shall I send the assassins for her?
No, I have brought a beast to Malachor to deal with that one. If she survives, she will become stronger for it.
Well, here's a surprise. Yet another slice of galactic paradise. Why can't we ever go to Alderaan or Ithor or someplace without metal, jagged rocks, or packs of bloodthirsty beasts?
Anhar. I want to say I know where that is, but I don't. So, we're going to continue on. More beasts. There is lots. There's not lots, but still a bit to cover before we move on to the next section. Throw our lightsaber out and see what happens. A decent amount of damage. Well, That might be the area right there. Yeah, this is where Mira was. And Hanhar was hiding. Right under the Ebon Hawk. Right up there's the Ebon Hawk. These things aren't even the toughest thing on this planet. Excuse me. There's so many twists and turns. Life support packs. Game's trying to tell you you're entering a difficult spot. Well, we've hit our first stuck save, so this guy had an ion grenade. To Malachor depths. Yep, we go further into Malachor. On Malachor 5, the deadliest planet there is. In this game, anyways. And let's see what horrors you left behind. Ithorian bracement armor components. You lead to nowhere. There's a few things that get revealed here as well with a couple of the other characters. One sec. Alright, I had to take care of something. Yep, another mesh suit. Ulic Keldroma's mesh suit. His brother. Ulic Keldroma killed his brother. Another damaged console. You'll see what these are for as we go on. For now, they're just broken down Republic ships. Beasts were born out of the storm. Born out of the mass destruction of Malachor 5. Oops, we're good. Oop, we got a corpse here. You were just a soldier. Alright, I think that's this whole area. Yep. So now we're gonna head down to the depths of Malachor. Don't you love the ominous music that comes with it? Malachor depths. Oh, I wanted to save it first. See it? Alright. Let's save a new slot. Bunch of storm beasts here. Come on, boys. Got force wave to fall back. Force wave to fall back on. Come here, you. Think you can just walk away from me? Think again. Alright. Well, here we go. Starting with this one. Hit save. Now we load. I hate it when it doesn't cooperate. Alright. And this is to Malachor's surface. So now we're in the depths of the planet. Well, we'll go get this part. Yes, I know I have the one force ability, but we're gonna save that for a little bit later. You'll see. Components, he might have been a tech. But here is damaged console. You might be wondering why. What's so special about this planet? Why did he come here? Why was Kreia here? Well, it can only be described in one way. You see, all along on this planet, you saw the structure. If you caught the loading screen, there was a structure that comes with Malachor. Now, if you've seen Star Wars Rebel, you know on the planet Malachor, there's a Sith temple. Well, there it is. The Sith Academy on Malachor. That is where Kreia is. That is where we are going. I missed the music cue. It was getting too long, but I was trying to get it to line up, but I kind of got here at the last time, you know, like, to walk out and be like, the Academy. That's the gate over there. Malachor was a major player long before. Oof. We just slammed that boy down. And we gotta save again and reload. But yep, that is where we're going. And that is where we're going to face most of our biggest challenges, is inside that academy. It's not a temple, it's an academy. I don't know how there's two of them, but there is. So there's ways, a couple ways we can go here, but all paths lead to that academy. And the reason why I'm going to be doing all the different whatchamacallit, classes is because I want to see which one works the best, which one has the greatest a way to just waltz right through. Honestly, we're going to do another Guardian Watchman run where we can get to level 50 using the glitch of a level up technique I watched on a video just recently. So I mean, I could go backwards and do it, but then it would kind of defeat everything I've done up to this point. If I had found it sooner, then, you know, I would have done it, but we didn't find it sooner. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do without it. Now that's the door we gotta go through. We ain't going through there just yet. We got more areas to explore. So we're gonna go back and down. Ah, yes. Gosh darn it. Hey, you, come here. Gosh darn it. The only unfortunate part about this is we're in this part alone. Here is the last damaged core. And you'll see why this is later. hoping it doesn't do this all throughout the academy, but we'll see. We'll be making lots of saves while we're in the academy, not just because it's getting stuck, but due to the nature of the place. Alright, we've gone everywhere we can go, except the academy. So, it is time. I'm gonna make a new save here. The Mother's Storm Beast. Yeah. Oh gosh! So don't try and put it in a stasis. I don't like that I can't skip this part, but oh well. Ooh! That did some damage. So did that. And the door is reopened. Yep, Storm Beast Pen. And of course we gotta save game and load it, because my character likes to just sit in one spot and be lazy. I'm telling you, man. Nothing. Did we already pick that pocket? Yes, we did. Alright, we're gonna walk around, get every part of this unopened. Excuse me. That's just the nature of the planet. It's not poison grenades, it's just the heavy mass destruction carried out by the mass shadow generator. Completely destroyed the planet. And now I've got to save again because I accidentally clicked out of the game. Here it is. No, this isn't just any academy. This isn't just a Sith academy, okay? There's something special about this academy. This isn't just a normal dark side academy. This is the one and only. Oh, it's not even gonna do it now. I gotta walk up to it. this is Treya's Academy. We're gonna make sure everything's all nice and opened up here. But before we cross this bridge, we're gonna save it. Sith assassins told not to attack us. For the first time in the game. And now Mira again.
Honhar. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
The gray-maned female brought me here to hunt you. You have always been prey, Mira. Weak, scared, always running, hesitant to kill. Here, on this graveyard planet, you have nowhere left to run. The eyes of Nar Shaddaa do not look here, and what happens if you run, pray, or fight me here? I can feel the rage of this planet pouring through me, yet it is nothing compared to the hate I have for you. Alright, so before we jump into this fight here, let's give Mira something that'll help her. We'll give her this. We'll keep her with that. We'll give her that. Give her the strength, and she has her 2 savers. I don't think this will work, but do this real quick. Yeah, she is nowhere near as powerful as we are. Flurry's gonna be the best option we have here. Alright. I'm gonna have to remember that in future run-throughs, I gotta be more selective of my characters. I forgot in the second game, I gotta be a little bit more selective in what I give my dudes. Kill me, and the life debt shall be settled. I cannot be in your debt twice. It'll only be a second death to me. Whether you spare me or kill me, it is death. There is no need for this. You don't owe me a life debt. I release you. Words will not break the shackles on my wrists. Words will not end the hatred I have for you. My hatred for you would draw the raging storms of this planet. It was higher than the hatred, greater than the feelings for the exile. I won't kill you, Hanhar, no matter what you've done. Your mercy is death to me. End this. I will not kill you in cold blood. You are weak, a child of the Hut's moon, frightened, forever fearing the dark. You shall always be prey, Mira. If you do not kill me now, shall hunt you through the paths of your mind until you die. And that is something I will face, Hanhar. But I can't waste any more time here. And now we are the remote.
If you are watching this, and what the General suspected was true, the Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use a sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapon.
Howdy.
And I don't know what awaits you on Malakor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats.
My Christmas was good, you know. I've still got much more I'm doing, but is what it is. Alright. Mass Shadow Generator. As the remote, you have been tasked by Baodur to activate the Mass Shadow Generator and use it to undo the damage that was caused at Malachor 5. Using the code stored in your memory core, you will need to find 4 active engine cores buried in the planet's crust and use them to activate Baodur's Shadow Mass Generator. But how was your Christmas, though, Cal SM? So, we are gonna go, we are here, we're gonna go up here, then down here, and we're gonna activate all this stuff. Enter sequence. Match after searching for matching generators, 1 found. That's good, that's awesome. Glad to hear it went well for you. Yeah. We're in the closing, we're in the home stretch. We're on Malachor 5, that is. And now we are the remote. Attempting to undo the damage. You'd think a droid would be able to go... Oh, I ran into that, that's why. You'd think a droid would be able to get over and around certain things, right? Apparently he cannot. Alright, so now I think we gotta go down here. Nice thing is, remote doesn't trigger the poison. Enter sequence from mass shell generator. 2 found. Alright, so now we go to the depths of Malachor. And here it is. Atreus Academy. Darth Atreus. And will always be a Darth Atreus. Now, there doesn't always need to be a Darth Atreus. That is where Kreia is wrong. There's a lot wrong with Kreia. There's also a lot good with Kreia. So it's difficult because, you know, Kreia is the main villain of the game. Now, if you're dark side, you're the main villain of the game. It kind of makes it confusing, but it's not. Nope, nope. This hole. So we're gonna save game here, just because. Now, I'm pretty sure there's cut content and stuff we can do, but I'm going to do all my runs, and then we'll worry about getting mods for the game. And we'll see how things work out. 4 found and sequence primed.
If you are hearing this, then the sequence has been completed. When active, it will destroy Malachor. Again, I have one last command for you. You must remain behind and ensure that the sequence fires properly once the general gives the command. If not, then all we have fought for has been for nothing. You have done all I asked, all you are built for, and for that, I thank you.
And Goto.
Touching. The probability of the Iridonian installing trigger commands within your core was high. I see the probabilities have played
He
out.
is the droid.
Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. If the General issues the command, only I will be here to receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that, your programming and mine conflict. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability of your programming overriding mine is low. You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed to stabilize the galaxy. Without them, the galaxy would be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there is anything I can't stand, it's an untidy galaxy. So, let us wait here, you and I, for the General's orders. And the fate of the galaxy shall wait with us.
Yep, he's just a droid. And Evan Hawk is freed. But falls to almost certain death. And now we are inside the academy. Excuse me.
When the exile enters the Atreus Academy, she will be faced with a choice. Show her every respect when she arrives in these halls, Lord Scion. This I command you.
Alright, so we're gonna... I will be right back. We are going to save. And we shall return in a moment. Here we go. Elite Sith assassinate. Just how elite are you? Not that elite, I see. Short saber. And yes, we are going to go run up and down each of these parts. Just because. We'll get another level up. Whether we get one or two, I don't remember. And there's one thing about this academy that is annoying, but it's just the way that it is we're gonna have multiple paths we gotta run down and multiple ways we gotta go before we reach the final area. Because once you reach the final area, it's basically done. There's no going back. There's no finishing exploring. It's just done. More Sith assassins. Uncloaked and unhidden. As you can see, there are two entrances. These guys didn't even stand a chance. Alright, so this is where we're gonna save multiple times. As we go throughout this area... Oh, I didn't heal. Getting all nice and healed up here. Darn, we're doing this now. Excuse me. these guys don't leave behind remains, which is annoying. We are going to save anytime we go through a door or after certain combat. Ooh, Dark Jedi Apprentice. Let me get some enlightenment here. Sith Assassin. Still on a Sith Assassin. And Dark Jedi Apprentice. Nothing, eh? So now we gotta save this again and load. Probably gonna end up doing this a lot. We must search every area. No, we're not loading 3 because I ain't going through all of that again. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Ah yes, metal box. Chemicals. There is a lab station and a workbench here. So we'll go through this door real quick. We just saved, so we should be good. Okay, we're gonna take a breather for a minute. Even doing the force wave thing still made me get stuck. Dark Jedi Apprentice. Well, let's get some enlightenment. So there's a Treya Crescent. That is the next area. Like, did you guys really try? Now I believe, I don't know if it's this area or the next, where if we go through a certain door, it changes where we are. These are all the same, like Treya Crescent. Each one leads to a different section, eventually all ending up right here. It's gonna go walk to the other side real quick. We're gonna go back to here. We're gonna go to the other side and see where that one leads, because I don't remember. Let's get some enlightenment real quick. We're gonna take you all down. Force wave. Done. Oh, hi. Let's get some more enlightenment. Put you all in the stasis field. These guys call themselves Sith. I wouldn't even call them Sith warriors. These guys are weak. Let's put on some enlightenment. You can just go power attack this guy. Yeet! Oh, and there's a level up. Before we go through here, we're going to jump in this level up. Increase melee damage to unarmed specialist. Yeah, like we need that. We don't need that. Get the focus up. What does it recommend? Advanced Jedi defense. Oh, why not? Powers. Really nothing we need at this point, so we'll just take the force screen. Overachiever, we reached level 30. I've actually never reached level 30 before. Boy. Well, we gotta do our after level up save, and we'll just drop a load just in case it decides to wanna just hold us there. Apprentice, eh? Let me get some enlightenment and show you what a real Jedi does. Whee! We haven't even faced the real threat yet of this place. 150, are you kidding me? Alright, let's get some more enlightenment. No, we're not loading 3. Well, we ain't got no choice. Blue crystal and we broke something. And then this door, I believe, is the proving ground. So we have 2 different sections we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the crescent area. We'll work our way around to get to here. And then we will come back and go to the proving grounds and work our way up. Because I think... we can get another level up if we go all the way around on both sides. So, we're gonna do this. Speed ourselves up. The only thing that sucks is when we go around and we walk back is... it's a long way back to the other side. To start, not that big a deal. You ain't running that far. So we'll start. We're going to drop a new save. Metacore 5. Really? Ah, so here's where I should have came in. Far door. Oh well. Is what it is. Wish we could go through this door. No, now we're gonna circle around and do a bunch of stuff over here. Dark Jedi Apprentice, Dark Jedi Apprentice. Let's get some enlightenment. Commando here. None of you really stood a chance. Life support packs. Drop a quick save because why not? Nobody in here. Grab some enlightenment. And no, just sit back. Glad we had this talk. Alright. We're gonna be saving a lot because any one of these doors, a Sith Marauder. You, sir, pose a big challenge. But you're not really a challenge. Yeah, he was kind of a joke. A Sith Marauder. Oh, these Sith are. How many commandos are there? good, are you? You all just got, you know, your butts kicked. Mm-hmm. Alright, so now... See, there's a force ability that I wish I had because it would have let me see through doors. Sith Apprentice, Sith Lord, Sith Apprentice. Get some enlightenment. See what I mean? They get difficult. Ooh, he gets a decent amount. Freyr's Warblade. We're gonna heal up, save again. We don't have to load because I think we're stuck. Yeah, we're stuck. And when we go to the other side, we're gonna do save 6. Because I think the other side has the workbench. Did Traya not tell you I was coming? Or does she just say we have a guest coming and be prepared? We're almost back to where... Oh! Everyone? Well, that was an ambush. Life support. Getting a lot of life support with. Nothing here. We're gonna drop another save. So we've seen Sith Marauders, we've seen Sith Lords. And now we've seen them together. Plasma grenade and life support. Yeah, it gives you lots of life support. That's for sure. It doesn't want you going getting any shorts on life support. Alright. Heal on up. Trace Academy. Alright, we're gonna drop another save here. We ain't done yet. Alright, let's give ourselves some enlightenment. Sith Assassin. And a Dark Jedi. Maybe that is the last robe in the game. Now if we go here. This is the ending section that I said we were going to get to. Now we're going to go back to the Terra's Proving Grounds and work our way back to the middle here. And this is the nice thing about having master speed. So now we're going to travel backwards and go through the Proving Grounds, which I think will have the heavier Sith Lords. Sith coming in, because we got the Sith Marauders, we've had the Sith Lords, we have the Dark Jedi, we've had Dark Jedi Apprentices, Sith Apprentices, Sith Assassins. I think we're missing one. Yeah, see, now this part of the map is open. Now we gotta go open this part of the map. Like I said, next time we do this run, we're still gonna be a Jedi Guardian to start. Because as it said, I think it was the Consular or the Sentinel, whichever one that said is for the most advanced, we'll save them for last, and we'll save the Weapons Master for last, because we'll be able to pick up mines once we get the Weapons Master. Now, I think one of the other classes does have demolitions. I just don't remember which one it is. Or if it's a cross class, then maybe we can work it out where we can get more, we can get demolitions. Alright, time for a new save. Light side 6. Alrighty. And unlike the other one, this is the only door we had. Oh, hi! I don't know why it was on handle in the back, but you know what? You get a saber thrown at you. More enlightenment. Saber throw. Again. I did not appreciate the sneak attack. Did not appreciate that sneak attack. It was uncalled for. You guys call yourselves apprentices? Scion must not be training you guys good. If you guys are apprentices. Get blocked. Right, save game here. Two Sith Marauders. Get some enlightenment. Which one is missing here? There's one of the prestige classes that is missing here. Like we've had the Sith Lord. We've had the Marauders. Which one am I missing? Help me out here, folks. Which one am I missing? I don't know. I don't know all the dark side prestige classes. Because I've seen them played, but I don't remember. Excuse me. One of these doors, this one is the one that continues on. Hold up, hold up. Y'all need to sit down. Upon being glitchy out there, I accidentally clicked out of the screen or game. Universal. See, and this is where if I had the stronger constitution, I would have been able to get some of these. Like this one would have been perfect. But I didn't give myself a strong enough constitution. Alright, let's see what we got here. Fortunately, we stick with that one because I like the regeneration. So really, it doesn't really do any... This one gives strength and constitution. I didn't really get any good underlays this time around. Regeneration 3? Wisdom Constitution. It's Wisdom 2, attack 1. And still only that garbage. Oh man, we just got now. We just got OP with regen. Sith Marauder and a Dark Jedi. Well, let's get some enlightenment here. Drop them. Drop another save. Everyone get the lesson today? Good. Y'all suck. And now, these pickups are random. Man, I wish I got some of these crystals. Oh, was that guy a great Jedi secretly? Ooh. So, they copied that guy's suit. I mean, I'm telling you. Really? No one in this room to greet me. Man, they need to work on their manners. I mean, they are attacking me, but I mean, that's besides the point. Really? Got turrets in here? What are turrets gonna do to me? Like, turrets. Come on. Turrets haven't been a problem for me since, well, the beginning of the game. Dark Jedi, Sith Lord, Dark Jedi Apprentice. Get some enlightenment. Hey! Now you all get put to sleep. Here's the Sith Lord. Think your Force Lightning does anything? Does nothing. And this is why having these other attacks as I wonder how we're gonna do when we're the one with the most advanced. I think that's the consular. Alright, so we're gonna save. Oh no, we just saved, so. Apprentice, Marauder. Okay. I've seen these guys. fencing emitter. That guy had quite a few. Oop, I didn't mean to enlighten myself, but nice thing about having my level of force ability. Now, I could have gotten higher, believe it or not. I could have had higher force points if I got the other abilities, but I failed. I failed miserably. Excuse me. I'm now gonna have to look up the Sith special or prestige classes because I'm finding it annoying that I have yet to see the other prestige class. I've seen Marauders, I've seen Sith Lords. What's the other one? I know there's 3. There's gotta be 3. Aha. More turrets. I'm telling you, this game trying to make me just succumb to turrets. Not gonna happen. I really wonder if it really does depend on your ability to what class you pick. Before we go to back to the academy, this time on the right side. You guys disappoint me, you know that? And let's just go smack him in the face. You call yourself a Dark Jedi. You just got smacked in the face. Well, I also am a weapons master. Now, as long as I'm a Jedi Guardian, we are going to have 2 weapons. Whether or not we keep that route remains to be seen, but we probably will. I've never done the Guardian to the other stuff. I've never even done the Soldier to the others. So that's going to provide a nice little challenge. Now, we're not going to do the Scoundrel. We're going to do the Scoundrel with each one to start. Because we started with Scoundrel, and we're going to end on Soldier Guardian. That's just because of the way we started. So is it going to be a very difficult path for the first one? Yes. Dark Jedi. And what are you? Oh, you're a Dark Jedi. You didn't stand a chance. Now it makes me scared for how the rest of the game's gonna go, because I'm owning them right now. But I have no idea what to expect when I face.
You should not have come to Malachor. She will break you, your mind, your body. You will be lost. Return to the surface. Let the planet claim you, as it claimed the other Jedi. There is no reason for you to suffer at her hands.
Why are you telling me this?
You and her are alike, yet different in all the ways that matter. And I hate you as I hate her. I hate you because you crawl within my head as she does. But your presence holds no thoughts, no teachings. You are just there, unspoken. I hate you because you are beautiful to me. And in that weakness lies death. Perhaps in that weakness is the death of my master as well.
Scion, we need not battle. You can turn away from the Force, Scion, as I did. It holds you here. Let go.
One cannot abandon the Force, any more than one can abandon one's will.
What is Krea's weakness, Scion?
What it has always been. Her weakness is you.
Krea told me your will is what holds you together.
The power of the dark side is what holds me together. Many times have I been near death, and always have I been in pain.
Try this one again.
One cannot.
I'm not turning back. Stand aside.
I cannot. If you pass, you shall not return as you are now. Return to Malachor, or go through me. There is no middle ground.
Are you showing me mercy?
It is not mercy. What awaits you will weaken you. She will break you, as she did me, and you will no longer know yourself.
Why are you telling me this?
You and her.
Scion, we need not battle. You have been a presence in my mind as well.
Then turn from this place. Do not go to her. Preserve yourself.
You have rewarded Scion's will. Reducing his will save Constitution.
You are strong. I cannot see as she does, but I know that in time you shall surpass her power. But not here. Not in this place. I can't.
Let us end this. I bear no hatred for you, Scion, but I must.
I am ready for you, exile. I have waited years to see the last of the Jedi fall before me, to join the rest that lie buried within this planet's core. The end of the Jedi is at hand.
We gotta... We're gonna go through all that again, but real quick. So I want to drop a separate save for that. Alright, so now we'll do... Save. As I was about to save it, it happened, so it's like, that wasn't fair.
You should not.
Alright, why are you telling
You
me
and
this?
her.
What is weakness? Awareness. Are you showing me mercy? Why are you telling me this? Truth. Alright, so now we will do this. Because we're going to have to go through this multiple times if we don't win.
Now you realize the true power of the dark side. As long as the dark places of this world flow through the cracks of my flesh, I cannot be killed.
This battle was never about the flesh. It was about belief.
You're strong, as strong as I had believed. But she knows you cannot defeat me. Surrender now. Return to the surface of Malachor. Do not force me to destroy you.
Mm-hmm. Still awareness. Wisdom. She has chosen me because I gave up the Force and you could not. Let go and you will understand.
There is no life without the Force. The Force is a blade. Without it, one is defenseless.
Yet I survived, and I am strong enough to face... The Force is only part of what life is, Scion. You feel it, but you do not understand it.
The Force is pain. The Force is focus. The Force is that which drives the strong and kills the weak. I shall teach you this, and in so doing spare you the pain that awaits. If you...
It's not what I wanted, but...
If I die here, then you will have sealed your fate.
Scion. You should... Even should you beat me, Kreia has marked you for this. Death, you know this.
There is truth in your words, but there is nothing left for me except my master. I fight because it is the power that the Force fills me with. To survive, to inflict the pain on others. I can die 100 times exile and still I will rise again as strong as before. I will not fall. I cannot die.
You have already been defeated, Scion. Surrender and I will spare you.
Why? Why did she choose you? What makes you able to defeat me? Defeat me here?
Because I was able to turn... In giving up the Force, one can gain strengths that would be impossible otherwise.
It is not possible to walk away from such things unscarred. To keep living when the universe dies around you.
It is difficult, yes. But in making such decisions is what strength is. Oh, to face death and keep standing, it leaves scars, yes, but it leaves room to heal.
The Force is who I am. The dark side fills me. It is what I am.
And Kreia hates the Force. And even as she wields it, if the Force is what you are, then that is what she despises. It is the truth, Scion, you feel it. Let go. It is not such a terrible thing.
Kreia, she will try to break you, to teach you how far someone can fall. Her weakness is you, as you are mine. I'm glad to leave this place, at last.
Alright, that's that. And we got a load. Of course, after fighting Scion, it came to that. Scion is gone. Nihilus is gone. All that remains is Darth Treya. Treya's core. And to be honest, you can't even leave now. It is this and the end. There is no more returning until we defeat Kreia. Let's see if I can avoid talking to her right away.
At last you have arrived. Is Malachor as you remember?
It is not too late, Kreia. If I can save you, if you'll let me.
I have thought of this moment more than you know, and I wondered if here, at this ending between us, if you would care enough to try to save me. If a Jedi could find it within themselves to spare one who has fallen so far. I wanted you to say those words. For that I am grateful. But I do not want your mercy. I want you to break.
Malachor has not changed. Only you have.
Indeed. Perhaps it is merely your perceptions of me that have changed. It is strange that you believe Malachor has not. But it has always been timeless to you, this place, and words have always been inadequate for the horrors that took place here.
The Academy here won't last, Kreia. I can activate the mass shadow generator again.
More talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory for you. And of course you must be willing to die. To kill us all. And your friends. You may hold Malachor in your grasp, but I hold the answers to your past and future in mine. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it, for you have already failed me.
Why did you destroy... Why did you destroy Atris?
I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion and brought her truth. Her teachings could not be allowed to continue. And like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed to be something you could confront and defeat one last time. It was part of your training. Part of what was needed to make you complete. And there must always be a Darth Treya. The galaxy needs its betrayers, especially in the times to come. She loved you, you know, as one loves a champion. You were all that she could not be.
She never mentioned such feelings.
Yes, it is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedies are built. More echoes traveling through the Force.
You were manipulating me all along. Why have you done this?
It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me, because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of balance when countless lives are lost. But in you, I see the potential to see the Force die, to turn away from its will, and that is what pleases me. You are beautiful to me, exile. A dead spot in the Force, an emptiness in which its will might be denied.
You were manipulating me all along.
Yes, always. From the moment you awoke, I have used you. I have used you so that you might become strong, stronger than I. And I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves, so they could be killed by the Republic.
So you used me to get revenge on Scion and the others.
I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought and killed. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption, so that her teaching could be ended before it began. I used you to gather the Jedi so they could be destroyed. And I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves, so they could be killed by the Republic.
Why? Why me?
Perhaps you were expecting some surprise, for me to reveal a secret that had eluded you, something that would change your perspective of events, shatter you to your core. There is no great revelation, no great secret. There is only you.
But there are other Jedi you could have chosen.
No, there were not. In times past and in times future, there are Jedi who will stop listening to the Force, those that will try to forget it, but maintain unconscious ties. And those, as in the past, just as I, who have had the Force stripped from them. But no Jedi ever made the choice you did, to sever ties so completely, so utterly, that it leaves a wound in the Force. It was a mistake to try to make you feel it again, I see that now. There is no truth in the Force, but there is truth in you, exile, and that is why I chose you.
What happens now?
The apprentice must kill the master. If you do not, I will kill you. If I do not, then all you have achieved will be as nothing, as empty and as violent as Malachor itself.
You will answer for every betrayal and every deception. So now let's use our Force Enlightenment. Yield, Kreia. You need not die.
If you do not kill me, I shall end you. Strike me down. End this.
I am a Jedi, and I will not strike a defenseless opponent.
You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
And the famous lightsabers. Great, now I gotta do all that again. I forgot to save after the fight. So now we gotta go through all that again. I gotta save after the first battle. Malachor has not changed.
Would I use it as perhaps I have thought of and I then you will break.
Alright, so we're gonna quickly save. Drop the enlightenment.
If you do, you will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
Alright, save game again. Then we're gonna load game. Because we need to run away. And we need to run away because, as you can see, we need to heal. Dang it! My regen is working very slowly. The only way you're gonna defeat her floating lightsaber. These are just beasts. Save. And then we're gonna run to the other side. We gotta load anyways. The game being annoying that way. I don't even know where her other lightsaber is. Take care of Treya, or Kreia, before we do the other lightsaber and see what happens. I don't know how much health the saber has, but Oh, the saber is heavy health.
At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me more than you can possibly know.
Kreia, there is still time to save you.
Save me? You already have. It is enough what you have done. From now into the future.
What happens now?
It is your choice. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you and Revan are different, and your path is your own. You may take one of the ships that orbit Malachor and depart this place, or you may remain here on Malachor and wait for the others, those touched by the Force, who will come in time. Or you may return to your exile, where your presence will no longer affect the actions of others. There is no dishonor in any of these choices. I only ask that you make the choice without regret.
What of my friends?
Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of Malachor. This place channels such energies. If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you, from one exile to another.
What will happen to my friends?
You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know, the true Jedi upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader and a teacher.
Tell me of Mira.
She will stop hunting life and instead live it. She was not born to be a predator, despite her true father and the life she led within the shadow of Nar Shaddaa. She will miss you and think of you often. You who awakened her to what life is. She will live, but only for a time. Her death will occur in many years' time on a forgotten planet, saving the lives of others. But it will be her choice, and she will have no regrets.
Mandalore?
Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he needs those he trusts. And Canderous is a loyal beast, no matter how much he has broken upon Revan's will. But you know this.
What of the Mandalorians?
They will die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code, their history, and in the end, the shell of their armor upon the shell of a man too easily slain by Jedi.
And Visas, what of her?
The blinded one shall return to her home world, and she shall look upon the surface of that world, and perhaps at last see what she was meant to see. Her life has been changed by your meeting in ways that may not be felt for decades to come.
Did I save her?
Salvation is a relative thing, but as you understand it, yes.
And the disciple?
He cannot help but love you in his way. It is a pure, ideal love he holds, yet somehow it never dulls in your presence or through your actions. If he leaves this place, he will leave the galaxy behind him. He will sit upon the new council, reluctantly as all good men do, and he will not forget the Jedi who had lost the Force, yet showed him the way to reclaim it. After that I do not know. I do know that you must leave him behind, the same choice that Revan made. Where you are destined, you must not take anyone you love. And of the ones who traveled with you, that is all I see.
But what about Atton?
Atton is, as always, the fool. And the Force watches out for one such as him, I feel, as it does for the old, such as I.
Did he love me?
He is a fool, and that should answer all your questions. He has nothing to offer one such as you, and even a fool such as Atten is not so ignorant of that fact.
And you?
I would have killed the galaxy to preserve you. I would have let the galaxy die. You are more rare than you know, and what you have taught yourself must not be allowed to die. You are not a Jedi, not truly, and it is for that I love you.
What about Embaudur and the droids?
Their paths are unknown to me. Even the small one who waits for you outside this place. I sense it has one last journey for you. You must go where Revan did, into the unknown regions, where the Sith, the true Sith, wait in the dark for the great war that comes.
And Revan, he came here, was here. What happened to him?
It is because he remembered what lay buried here, this place, its teachings. It paved the way to Korriban, you know, the remnants here. And because Malachor, like Korriban, is on the fringes of the ancient Sith Empire, where the Sith wait for us in the dark.
But we fought the Sith.
Have we? You thought that the corrupted remnants of the Republic, the machines spawned by technology that Revan led into battle, were the Sith? You are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and its empire, the true Sith Empire, rules elsewhere. And Revan knew that the true war is not against the Republic. It waits for us beyond the Outer Rim, and he has gone to fight it in his own way. And he left the Ebon Hawk and all its machines behind, for he knew he would not need them. And like you, he knew he must leave all loves behind as well, no matter how deeply one cares for them.
Why?
Because such attachments are not the way of the Jedi, and they would only bring doom to them both in the dark places where he now walks. It would have helped had he made her understand, but she was always strong-willed, that one, and did not understand war as Revan did.
Why did you not follow him?
Because I did not know where he had gone. If he had asked, would I have gone? I do not know. But he will need warriors, Sith and Jedi, any who can be sent after him into the depths of space.
Because
or
it's
any
canon.
Who know the way.
Both
Perhaps
characters
you
are
shall
light
go
side.
there with him and do battle at the end of all things. Instead, I remained here, and now show others the way.
What of the Republic?
The Republic will fall, as it always has. A fall that will take millennia, under the care of the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields shall again harbor scientists and thinkers. And complacent and peaceful, it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its skies. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy and bring life.
Tell me of Dantooine.
Dantooine shall survive. The community you saved shall be the foundation upon which Dantooine shall be habitable again. They shall drive back the Raiders, the Mandalorians, and all that strike at the Outer Rim. The Republic shall again establish their presence there, and shield it with its forces. And Dantooine shall heal, be safe, and its skies free. The ruins of the Academy shall remain.
And Nar Shaddaa?
Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always has, but there will be a heart to the world where there was nothing before, where once the lost and disposed were trapped there. Now they will struggle and grow. From despair shall come hope.
What about Onderon?
Queen Talia shall have a long reign. Much good will come of it. She will, as she has, rule wisely and well. Onderon shall remain in the Republic, and the world shall prosper, though its people shall, over time, lose their customs in the ocean of the Republic, and become the people of Onderon no longer.
Tell me about Korriban.
Korriban shall be as it always was. A graveyard for the darkest of the Sith Lords, still whispering within their tombs. It shall always be a source of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that waits in the dark. And like Malachor, the Sith have forgotten it. For a time, they will remember. Revan knew this.
Rest up, Kreia. Your time in this place is over. And of course, we activate the mass channel generator. There's the Ebon Hawk! Just in time to pick us up and get us out of here. Alright, that is it for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. My first run through. We've got like 8 more run throughs we're going to do with all the different classes. We're going to continue with the Guardians. We're starting with the Guardian. Next we'll do the other 2, the Jedi Master and the other one that I can't remember off the top of my head. And then we will run through with each class. We're going to do both games 9 times with the different combinations of the classes. So I want to see which is the best one, and then we're going to do one final run where I'm going to look up the canon class for the characters, and we're going to run the game with the class character. Obviously, it's going to be one we've already done. But yeah, we're not going to just do this game over and over again. You know, we get boring and just the same thing over and over again. We're probably going to go run back, need some Assassin's Creed. I'm also going to try and see what other games I can fit in between all of these, because I've got other Star Wars games we're going to play. There's the Old Republic, there's Force Unleashed, there's Jedi, Fallen Order, I think is the first one I have of the Assassin's Creed gives you motion sickness. I can see that. Which parts give you motion sickness? I've already done the first 2. I'm on the next one, which I think is Brotherhood. So, but that's probably going to be my next game, is the next Assassin's Creed movie. There's a Hitman series, which I can't play the first game. It's not letting me. So, I'm probably going to play that one off stream. And when I get to the later games that hopefully will let me stream properly, I will. I wanted to stream an old series that I love, but we'll see which games I can. They've remastered one of the games, so I might be able to play it that way. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see what comes up. But nope. But for sure, next will be some Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood. That is the next game I am going to do. And yeah. We'll see where it goes. Anyways, we'll see where it goes. I will be back shortly. I got to end this game. I got to get the next game set up because I like to keep my games separate and not compiled on. And then I gotta put the same, and then I got one floating stream elsewhere. Unless I'm playing multiplayer games, but then it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for story, things like that. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, And look forward to me failing miserably with the how long did it take you? This one has 8 parts to it. The stream's broken up. I want to say it took a while. I think 8 streams, varying with varying lengths. I don't know. I'd have to calculate all the calculate the length of each stream, and that'll tell you how long it took me to beat the game. But I'm pretty sure with the different classes, it's going to take different lengths. Like when I'm using the Consular and Sentinel, unless they have the Demolition class, I'm not going to be able to pick up the mines and get some of the stuff I was able to get because of the Demolition. So like each class is going to present its own challenge. And obviously the one that says for advanced players, that's the last set of classes we're going to do. That's probably the Scoundrel like I'm doing in the first game. I did Scoundrel Guardian. That was OP for regular, but bad for bosses. And I do not, I'll admit it, do not look forward. I'm not going to do 2-weapon fighting again. That was a big mistake. I shouldn't have focused on 2-weapon fighting as the Scoundrel in the first game. I admit that. That was a mistake. So when I go back to the first game and I do Scoundrel again, I'm going to focus on one single hilt. But we're also going to try and keep the level up at 5 this time, and we're not going to go to 7 or 8. Because I want to try and get as many force powers as possible. That is the trick in the first game, is to try and get as many force powers as possible. You don't want to level up too far, especially with the soldier, because they get limited force powers, as we saw with the Guardian. So as we're going to have 2 more stages of the Guardian to the other 2 prestige classes. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to do all this, and the reason why I'm doing all these runs with Knights of the Old Republic is because they're getting remastered. And we're going to do runs in the remastered, depending on how the games go. Remastered or remakes, whatever you want to call them. And then we've got Fate of the Republic coming, which of course we're going to try and do. So, yeah, and it keeps me busy for a time. But, yeah. So, because I don't have money to buy all the new games or other games. So, like, I buy what I can when I can. So, yeah, I just got to try and make interesting stuff with stuff that's already here. Older games and just games I enjoy. So, yeah, I will be back probably in a little bit to continue to start my the next Assassin's Creed game. And, yeah, hopefully I will see you guys all there. So, yeah, in the meantime, sit back, relax. I'll be back in a little bit. And until next time, peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in a little bit.